I'm gonna sob when you sing this to me. I'm sure.
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Stories to Songs.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Also, welcome to Berlin.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Who are you?
I am Arlo. My pronouns are they, he. I'm a writer. I do the things. I babysit for queer parents in London. It's fabulous.
Exclusively queer parents?
Well, just coincidentally. Lesbian moms are great. Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Apparently, we are having a very special mom edition.
Mom edition.
Of Stories to Songs.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah, well, it's good.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to begin is fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I came out as non-binary at 17.
Mm-hmm.
It was a process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I never really liked my birth name. It was just very feminine.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of decided I didn't like it. I wanted to do something about it.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing is like telling your parents that a name that they put so much effort into,
Mm-hmm.
and like really like they chose it for their child and it's like very special to them, and saying actually I really dislike it. It makes me very uncomfortable, and that's a really hard truth to tell a parent.
Mm-hmm.
During lockdown, I was like in a new relationship with my first girlfriend, and it was very cute. We were like sending little letters back and forth.
Like real letters.
Yeah, real letters, like
written with hands.
via the post. Yeah, like the good old days. And I had told my mom that I changed my name. I hadn't come out to her yet, but basically, you're so fiddly. I've ADHD again. I know. Fiddly Fey. Yeah, so I told her I changed my name to Arlo, but I hadn't come out to her. And a letter arrived in the post, and it was addressed to my new name. And she basically was like, "Who's that for? That person doesn't live here." And obviously, like, she didn't get that it was like a gender thing. Well, she didn't know. And it was just it's like a really hard mix of like, there was such a clash of like joy and sorrow between us, because I was finding myself and like really feeling like my perception of myself and the world had changed. I really was experiencing gender euphoria for the first time. And it was just like it was just a lot. And I mean, now she's so great. She uses my new name all the time. She's very lovely. I love my mom. But yeah, the transition was, love you, mom. But the transition was weird. And I think, I mean, lockdown definitely put a magnifying glass on our relationship, as I feel like it did with a lot of people. Being stuck in a house is a weird one. But yeah, I think, it's something that has stuck with me, that it was just like, that person doesn't live here. And
this was after you had already came out to her.
It was before. So she was just she was just like, why do you have a new name? Like, I told her that like the name had, like, it just I didn't feel like it fit me. And it kind of, I didn't like it. And that's just a hard thing to say to someone who's like, went through a lot. Like, I know she spent like 9 months kind of thinking through all of them, through all the names. Like, you know, pregnancy, that takes a long time. And I'm sure it was on her mind. And I get it, but it hurt.
Yeah. Sorry, but also I'm happy for you now that you and mom have come.
Yeah, I think, it was just that, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing the thing of like, it's so sad for the parents of trans people, but I have to grieve. No, wait, I feel like I maybe should be holding the mic for this. Yeah, I like, maybe we should have this conversation on, do you want to? Yeah. We'll have our little podcast, we'll just be here. Yeah, because I feel like there is that thing of like, oh, it's so sad for the parents of trans people. And yeah, like, yeah, it's like a grieving process, and I don't think I agree with the term grief for your trans child when they transition.
If you're gonna have a child, you should be prepared to love them if they're trans.
Yeah.
If they're normal or cis.
Shut up. But yeah, I know there's a lot of people that like experience the transition of someone, and it can be hard, but it can also be so beautiful. And I think transition is wonderful, and like seeing someone gain so much happiness is such a beautiful thing, and like become their true self is gorgeous. But there's hurdles. There are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have reached like an increasingly like higher level of openness with mom at this point? Of, like,
yeah, like I feel like...
curious? Like, is she curious about like the emotional aspect of it for you, or do you not really go there?
Yeah, we have some chats. Like, I feel like now we're at such a good stage where I just kind of like throw queer theory at her, and I'll just like see how she reacts. Like, I think, she's like opened herself up to it so much. She's an ally. Go mom. I feel like parents always like have like hopes and dreams for their kids when they're growing up, and I guess like one of them is like to be loved and like just to be happy. And I think that sometimes it can be hard for people who have grown up and like growing up in the 80s and stuff, like and then your child coming out, like I guess a lot of that is fear. Yeah, I do think that was a layer of that. But yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if you want to ask anything more about...
I'm just thinking about, like... I mean, you also don't have to tell me really now. I think at some point, like... Any specific little... Like, for me, when I think about stories like this, I want to know, like, micro details, you know? Like, unless it's really traumatic for you to, like, go back into that moment. And you can think about it, too. And just send me, like... You know, any, because it's interesting, like, writing songs now about other people's experiences is that I wasn't there. So I don't have that magnifying glass potential.
Yeah.
And, like, whereas for me, like, I can do, like, a little autobiographical fiction moment if I want to, for me. But I would feel so wrong doing that, especially like a story like this of like, you know. So I think there needs to I need to have as much like context to, you know, as much as you'd be willing to share. Which you don't have to, like, you can just think about it over the next day or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of funny because, like, when I came out as non-binary, I dyed my hair purple. And it's just the joke of, like, I got purple hair and pronouns. Like, I really did.
Yeah. That's some good alliteration. Purple hair and pronouns.
Purple hair and pronouns.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's too common. It's too much of a common trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a vibe.
It was. Yeah. I had purple hair for, like, the entire first year of me being non-binary.
Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, tell me as much as you can, like, think the five senses and think, like, can you remember, like, what were you wearing, what were you doing, where were you, something about the letter, something about the envelope, like, Spitfire, just...
Okay, yeah. I was probably wearing these like Winnie the Pooh dungarees.
See, I mean,
yeah, no, these were like Winnie the Pooh dungarees that me and my girlfriend, we co-owned. They were hers. I got them in the divorce. Joking, we'd never got married. That's a joke. That's a lesbian joke. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh dungarees, and I think I was walking out the stairs, and it was lockdown. My one connection with the outside world was the post, and I was so excited that the postman came, and I was like running down the stairs, and like I just remember like my mom picking up this letter. I could see there was like a little bumblebee like drawn on the letter. Yeah, it was a phase. Yeah, and it was just so weird because it was such a moment of heartbreak and love in the same time, at the same time, because I was like, this is a letter from someone that I miss, and I'm so excited about it. Also, this is like, it was the first time I had a letter addressed to me as Arlo.
Wow.
And
you didn't even get to really like...
Yeah, I didn't get to celebrate it. And it felt really special, and it was just kind of shot down. Yeah, like that's a big step. Like, yeah. Yeah, it felt like a milestone. Like, also like, I don't know, there's always like a fun bit, like, oh my gosh, I got post, but it really was like, yeah, this is my first post, my first letter addressed to me as my true self.
Do you remember the first time that your mom did call you Arlo, though?
Ooh. I don't know, but I got my birthday card this year, my mum found in a shop, because the name Arlo is now really popular with like 5-year-old boys.
Why did you choose a baby name?
Listen, it was new and fresh when I chose it, okay. But now it's like really, it's like really popular with the kids. So she found a birthday card with my name on it, like, you know how you can like choose like the cups or like things in the shop. She found an Arlo card, and I got it for my 21st birthday, which was really cute.
That's amazing.
And it feels like full circle moment, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, very affirming.
Go mom.
Go mom. She got there.
4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like kind of like a physical reaction when she does like address you properly and like?
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely like, I had a moment, I think, let me think. I think it was 2021 Christmas, like we like had, what am I saying? Hold on. Yeah, like 2021 Christmas, we had like a big extended family dinner. And I know one of my, the bird, one of my aunties dead named me by accident. And it hurt, but it was also a really good feeling because I realized that I hadn't been called that name in so long. And it was like, wow, like I'm very lucky to have like a family that has embraced me as I am. Kind of bare minimum, but I am appreciative. But I can't remember the first time. I think the first time that she called me Arlo was like on the phone talking to someone else. And I like overheard, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was probably like in the next room. Which was sweet.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Any more questions?
I think that's all I got for you.
Cute. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna sob when you sing this to me. I'm sure.
We'll see. Hi, can I see the I got you. Hello. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So this was a special edition of this because we met on Friday and it is now Monday. And we partied on Saturday. So
we did.
So not so much time has been happened here, and I feel like these are truly like such important stories to be told. So I really hope I'm telling them, you know, with justice. You know.
I'm sure we have.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Wait, let's take a second.
You need to take a deep breath, like a...
Box.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, your eyes look so nice in this light.
Thank you.
Okay. The weight of a name, an eternal flame. The weight of a name, an eternal flame. The weight of a name, an eternal flame. But who is it for? Not me anymore. There's a bumblebee stamped on a letter for me to mark a new identity. But the moment it starts is the moment it's ending, an axe to my serenity. I'm halfway down the stairs. She's closed and unprepared. I'm halfway to the clouds. She's not ready right now. The weight of a name, an eternal flame. The weight of a name, an eternal flame. The weight of a name, an eternal flame. With time it's changed everything. Oh, time it's changed everything. Oh, time has changed everything. Oh, time has changed everything.
Oh my god. You're like, I'm speechless. Like,
I'm gonna give you a hug.
yes, please.
Whew.